Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel QC Adventures. I'm your host, Qiana, and I'm welcoming you with these beautiful shots of the sunrise over Cozumel. Absolutely stunning. I woke up, I hopped out to the balcony to see us just pulling into port and this awesome sunrise over Cozumel. Absolutely beautiful. Take a look. So let's talk a little bit about our day. As we were pulling into port, we saw a sister ship, or Lure of the Seas, pulling in to dock with us. She did a great little turn for us, as you can see here, so that she could dock next to us. It was a nice sight to see. She's a beautiful ship. There's some workers outside scrubbing the ship, and I did a quick time lapse of all the people leaving the two ships down the block heading in to Cozumel. We took a tour on this day, and we are going to go to a stingray outfit where they're going to swim with the stingrays. Here it is right here. You can see the enclosure. I did not film with the stingrays. Honestly, I didn't know the tour had a swimming with the stingrays. It's not something that I like to do, swimming with captive, fish, but I didn't know it was included, so we did it. Then we drove in our Jeeps. It was a Jeep excursion. We drove to our next stop, which was Cenote, a cave. And here we are walking into the cave. As you see, as we walked down, it was really quiet and pretty. It got crowded as we were there, but it was a really gorgeous spot. And the top of the cave was lined with bats. So you'll see us, and we take a swim in the water, and I jump off of a rock cliff. So take a look. So at this point, our guide said, hey, why don't you guys jump from the top of the open rock face up there? So looking how gorgeous this place is, we were a little scared of the water and the bats, but our one friend, a person on the tour, his name was Carlos, he got up there and did it first. And so after we took a good look at those bats one more time, you'll see him here at the top, and he goes in. Perfect. He was such a trooper. He said it was fine. And I looked at this beautiful scene and said, I'm not letting it go by. So I went to the lower jump because they called it the chicken jump, and I was just fine with that.
I didn't lose my cup.
one is good. Honestly, the other one is...
That's pretty high.
It's real high.
You go fast.
As we were leaving, a friend decided to show up. I have no idea what kind of animal this was, but it came out of nowhere and paid us a quick visit. And then we drove our Jeeps out through the jungle. Some of it was pretty off-road, was through some puddles and things. I'm sure that our drivers, including Dave, would have liked to gone a little faster and taken a little bit more risk, but here we were driving out of the jungle. Our next stop was going to be at a beach stop, and we'll take you there next. We arrived at the resort. They had a bunch of pools and some things, but really we just wanted to get onto the beach. We stopped here for lunch as well, so they brought us right to a set of tables where they fed us a plated lunch. You could see a lot of other people here waiting in line for a buffet, but we didn't have that. I guess that's probably with your all-day ticket at this place, but ours was just a plated lunch, which I think we had a choice of like either a hamburger, fish, or a chicken, and I went with fish. And so I'll show you that plate as well. We sat here for lunch. This was our view. It was absolutely stunning. And then we went for a little swim in the ocean. Well, at least I went for a swim in the ocean. And then we went back onto the ship. After a fun day, we had some shots of Jameson and watched the sun go down as we sailed away. We're sailing away from Cozumel, Mexico, and currently in port there is the Holland America New Amsterdam. We just pulled off of this port right over here. And right next to us over here this morning was the Allure of the Seas by Royal Caribbean. And we are pulling out of port. It's around 6 o'clock. Got a beautiful sunset gonna occur in a couple minutes over there. And watching the sunset was amazing, but we started to get ready for dinner and we went down to Blue for dinner. The food was good. It wasn't great. This was a salad with some beans in it. It was really good. It was the best thing I had for that meal. My husband had another salad which had some sort of bread on top of it. Also, we both chose different entrees. I had this pasta dish which had shredded chicken on the top of it. It was fairly tasteless. And he had the short rib, which he said was good. It just overall wasn't our type of food. So I know there's a lot of people who love Blue. If you love Blue or you don't like Blue, leave a comment for me down below. I'm trying to decide if we're going to go there again. But that's our view of Cozumel as we left. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.